welcome. For not, welcome back. I love y'all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Commenting, liking, and subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon and smashing that super thanks button down below. Super chats as well. And become a member. Join Patreon. Wraithx.eth domain name. We have quite a bit to go over today. First off, I would like to say that be advised, you can't join the waitlist right now because the drop doesn't happen at exactly 11. The drop will happen at 11:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time because we are at 11 o'clock. We are going to have a moment of silence for Silicon Secure, the original Todd father. But we will be able to go in like the next couple of seconds. You'll see that dropping soon. We'll be able to join the waitlist in a couple seconds. They do it at the 1. Or maybe they're not. It's a blind box, right? Waitlist opens 30 minutes before the drop, but it still says dropping soon, and we can't join the waitlist yet. So I'm not, okay, here we go. Now it says join waitlist. All right, so this is for the Lion King, and I'll get to the Lion, okay, cool. We've joined the waitlist now. So everyone go and do that, and then we'll get this bread. So we have quite a bit to go over. We'll go over the OMI first. OMI had a very good night last night. I'm not sure how it did in the last 12 hours, though. Still up 8.7 on the day over the last 24 hours, and that is with about 1.1 million in volume, so the volume is better. We had a really weird couple hours. We were up to 00084. We whipped all the way down to 00078, and then back up to 00084. So it, unfortunately, that does look like a triple top over there, which, granted, that's over the last 24 hours. Normally, that's not good, but bottom line, actually looks like it'll continue to go up. The other day we were at like 00093 or 94, so we got pretty close there. Almost losing a zero. There is a couple more days that my friends, Wales friends have left to clear on their Coinbase. On Coinbase, they had a little bit of a, there's a waiting period. There's like 7 days before they can go and say, okay, your money's cleared. Now you can go and buy stuff. There might even be another 24 hours after that. I'm not sure, but I'll keep you posted. So I posted a status yesterday about OMI. Facebook status? No, it was a Twitter. It was a tweet. It was an X. What are they called? Posts now? You know, after you post on X, it's called posts. Anyway, the post yesterday was saying, guys, OMI is outperforming everything in the top 100, and that's with less than $1 million in volume in the last 24 hours. What do you think is going to happen to the price when there's 100 million in volume? Now, is the price going to 100x right away? No. Could it do like a 15x right away? Yes, it very well could. Again, it doesn't go up at a commensurate rate. Just because you have 100x more in volume doesn't mean you'll have 100x more in price. Normally I would say maybe like an 8 to 10x, but just because it's OMI, it's super undervalued. And not all of these catalysts hit at once. I feel like with OMI, you have a very new investing crowd, and all of the catalysts that we know is coming. It's not like the buy the rumor, sell the news. It's, okay, don't believe the rumor until the news is happening, and then you buy the news. So there's a lot of people that's going to be making a lot of freaking money as all of these catalysts hit, one right after the other, I had a dream about it last night. But we will have the staking. I'm hoping it starts next month. I'm hoping it starts at the end of Q3, where you'll be able to officially lock them up, and you'll say, oh, hey, now you're getting more MCP points. I don't think it'll be fully rolled out up until sometime in Q4, and then you'll have the waitlist tickets that you're going to be able to buy, which hopefully starts testing in Q4, but we'll see. Again, they wouldn't have gone on and posted out this photo, that article, up until they were sure they were going to do it in the next, I'm going to guess, X amount of weeks. Anywho, we have some other stuff to go over on the news. The last thing I went over was yesterday morning, so let's check there. Oh wow, so jacked. I was so jacked. We have Kramer, 3 months. Okay, yep, that's a good point. For sale. I had read that from him. So Vivi Press. There's an account called Vivi Press over on Twitter saying, get ready for more FUD. The vultures are back to leech off the Vivi community. He posts a photo that Quid had reached out to him saying, hello, reaching out because we are beginning a new influencer program, looking to see if you would be interested. The plan is a multi-level tier where influencers can get early access and free packs for posting content. Does this interest you at all? Be advised, I think the people or the notable people in Vivi are smart enough, one, to not support anyone else, especially when they, given the last couple days or the last couple weeks. And I'm not saying no support. Again, I like Hero. I'm really, really hoping that Cryptoys is able to pull off some stuff and they can go and survive long enough to get their marketplace happening, for them to get some more transactionary volume. So like, you really want the other people in the space to succeed, because they'll do marketing for you. They'll go and grow the hobby for you, and just doing things that you don't have to do. Anyway, that being said, when somebody else goes and says, "Oh, you can get early access to stuff," meaning you can buy things before other people buy things, and then getting free packs, I understand that, but just kind of what was going on the last couple days with McFarlane, influencers getting stuff, as long as it's said up front that that's what they're doing, I feel like that's fine. But I also do feel like you do get a little bit of that blowback from people that are saying, "Oh yeah, influencers get all this stuff. I have a full-time job. I can't, be a YouTuber," which of course you can. Many people do, but I know Quid is owned by Animoca, and they have like unlimited money, hundreds of millions of dollars. But how long are they going to keep this on their balance sheet if it continuously loses money? I don't know. I wouldn't back that horse. I wouldn't hitch my wagon to that. But again, to each their own. Quid is not the only place that's going to reach out. You're going to see other places. You already have seen other places reach out. So just be advised. And if you do see somebody that's saying, "Hey, you know what? I like this project." Let's say if they have it for Hero, and they say, "Hey, I like this project already. They're going to give me some free packs if I make a video." Cool. I was going to make a video anyway. That's fine. If you go and see people support, again, that's cool. Like I said, I like Hero. I like Cryptoys. I really want Cryptoys to do well, because I want to be able for them to. I want to see what they do. I want to see what the first other project that builds their blueprint, their company blueprint, off of Vivi. I want to see how they do. I want to see if they can make it, does that mean other people can make it if they just follow the blueprint? Or again, did Vivi just catch lightning in the bottle? I don't know. That does beg the question. Vivi is going to roll out their ambassador program within the next year, or at least they're going to start to. They should start talking about it a little bit more by the end of the year. And if they go and they say, "Oh, hey, you could do it," I guarantee you now they're a little bit more careful with who they're going to pick. I don't even know if they would pick me for that. I maybe wouldn't want. Taps would be great. Foster would be great. We need Tabs back for that first. He's getting married soon, so he'll be back hopefully in like a month. We'll see. But like I said, Foster would be great. Lori Brenner would be great. I really think that Sleepin' would be great. Sleepin' Comics, love the hat. And there's a couple other people as well. My brain's derping right now. I just played pickleball for a couple hours, so my blood is not in my brain. But maybe they don't want someone that, kind of drinks on stream or does other substances on stream. So if it rolls out and I'm not picked, I'm not going to be salty. It's like, I already even told David about that, and he said it was fine. But, obviously with this, they might tighten up restrictions a little bit. Moving on. So this was not at Vivi Viral. Vivi Viral just posted a post saying, "So allegedly you sold a little under 1% of his OMI holdings," and that is allegedly. Obviously, OMI Daily Burn came out and said that wasn't true. It says, "I hope this utility gets rolled out soon. If it does, shoot, any one of us has the opportunity to sell a pump, and if it doesn't come, that's pretty manipulative to lead us onto believing it was coming soon again." And then David Yu goes and replies, "How it feels to spread misinformation." Again, that wasn't directed at Vivi Viral. David was just having fun in general. Speaking of having fun, I'll get to the rest of the news in a second. We have some breaking news where Hugh Jackman posts fresh with a red circle. I don't think there's any other symbol for OMI, for the red. What red circle? What else could that represent? Red ass baboon butthole. I don't know. I don't know what that goes and represents. But anyway, David Yu going and reposting the O, and then I'm surprised he didn't say X-Men on it. If anybody has any idea, have any clue what this means, where Hugh Jackman has the red O, I don't even know if he has a. Let's take a look. Let's take a look to see what. what was on there. Dr. Profit going out and saying, "Hit me up, Hugh. I'm going to sort you out with one of these." I guess he'll try to go and tell David, "Hey, can you transfer one of these to Hugh Jackman? Giving away one of his 400 of them." And David Yu even posts X-Men with the O. I don't know what it is. Oh, so Mr. MC1 says global citizen shirt, but perhaps accept OMI token. So I guess red O men's basic t-shirt. I guess it, but who would buy that if they don't know what OMI is? Like, I don't, and of course all the Vivi, like this post definitely went viral and blew up. 359,000 views. This wasn't posted 2 hours ago. But Hugh Jackman in general has 14.9 million followers, probably gonna be 15 million by the end of the day. I actually don't see any other posts outside of Vivi peeps. They're like all Vivi peeps. Oh, okay. Now Insight. I don't know who they are. Then good morning. Always nice to see your smiling face. May have a wonderful day. Is that a real account? Who talks like that? Who says that? Oh, okay. He's an older guy, older gentleman. Yeah, I don't see anyone. Okay, now there are a couple people. I believe he has an X t-shirt as well. Looking dapper, nice. And again, I'm trying to think what it could reference as far as Deadpool. I don't think it does. I mean, Deadpool 3 has been delayed indefinitely right now until the writer strike is over. But there's nothing that like French Canadian. No, because he's French Canadian United Kingdom. I don't really see anything. Australia. Trying to think of any references in the comics to O, like maybe a Magneto. No, it doesn't. I'm not thinking of anything. Maybe somebody else can. But that's kind of the breaking news beforehand. So after that, we have a couple of things to talk about. So NFT update that has 284,000 followers over on the Twitter or on the X saying, "Did you know Vivi is releasing the Lion King NFTs?" And they go through the dates. Purchase any one Lion King collectible though through a blind box to receive one airdropped pencil. Collect all 5 Walt Disney pencils over 5 drops to craft one animation desk. I don't know exactly how many of these are gonna. How many of there's gonna be a ton of desks. I don't see them being a ton of money. Somebody commented on my YouTube the other day saying, "I think these people learned their lesson from Thanos. These desks are gonna be like $800." I was like, my guy, if these desks are $800, I'll sell one and donate half to charity, because there's just no way. If anyone wants to take me up on that bet, they can. Anyway, I did message NFT update, and NFT update messaged back. I was shocked. I was like, "Hey, howdy, I see you posting a lot about Vivi. Want to come on the podcast and talk about it?" And they said, "What's up? That would be awesome." And I said, "Huzzah, I know you're probably busy as heck, but give me a day and time and I'll make it work." So hopefully, I don't even know who's behind the account of NFT update. Owner, turn on notifications. Owner Capone of Familia. Oh, so it might be this dude. He kind of looks like me a little bit. Wait, hold on. Yeah, kind of. I swear it's not me. It just looks like me. Anywho, moving on. Outside of that, we have even Fanny Carbonell saying, "Can't wait for this drop." Can't wait for that either. Applied 2,000 principal close. Yep. Meow. Okay. So Vivi Meister posted something saying, "Y'all like good news about Vivi and Akomi, right? Especially if they don't brag about it, but it gets discovered somehow. Well, I found evidence of them soon operating from within the EU. Guess from which one?" And I think he had put Estonia. Let me go and see if I took any pictures of that. I don't think I did. I have to go to, I have so many screenshots. I have so much stuff to go over. I should have started this earlier, but again, I was playing pickleball this morning. Didn't have that much of a choice. But it was Estonia. Estonia is the place. Hope you're good. Saga's fantastic. Okay. 25 million. Oh man, buddy might get 25 million OMI. So they made $73,000 yesterday on yesterday's drop. The secret rare is still going above value for that. The ultra rares are not. So I don't want to seem like, oh God, what's that? I don't want to seem like I'm just like obsessed with money, although I am. I want to go and when I always post, "Hey, congrats, shout out to Vivi for making X amount of money over on the drop." What I'm talking about is people like, "Oh, why are you celebrating company making money?" Like, I just have to answer, but I guess I do. the more money that Vivi makes, the more they have for licenses, the more they have to hire people, the more that, I mean, if you're invested in a company or companies or their crypto, you really want them to do good. The more money that they make, the better. And you know, so if they don't make any money and their run rate, they have this large run rate they have to pay for and they can't afford to pay them and the company goes under, obviously you have to celebrate why they're making so much. So for those of you that didn't know, that's why I celebrate that. But I feel like most of you or all of you probably knew that already. Nice guy, made for prime time, blatant. Okay, yep. Oh, picture. Accumulating. Oh wow. So there's been a lot of sales of the gold and silver logo recently, and Vivi makes it purposely that you can't go and just find it. Like you can't search Vivi. You can search the Vivi logo, like you can search Vivi on the market, but it only comes up the red and white, all of the other logos except this. That being said, Sergio has another. Did Sergio have two of these freaking gold and silver logos? I don't know how the heck he did that, but Sergio had one that he sold the other day for 3,500, and now there's another one up here for 4,400 or 4,500. Either way, that'll probably get bought towards the end of the week, unless someone surprises me. Standing up, letting them. Oh, I actually have a. Oh, this week might be hectic from NFT update saying, but the following I will be able to for sure. So fire react to that, audio or video. It's a live video on YouTube. Lots of fun. Yeah. All right. So hopefully he gets that. Some playing recently. Oh, I saw Cocaine Bear yesterday. Dude, if we can get some Cocaine Bear NFTs, that would be legit. I saw that yesterday, and the best actress is in it. Esteemed character actress and fugitive of the law, Margot Martindale is in that. I would totally love her as an NFT. Everyone comment down below if you get that reference from BoJack Horseman. So good. All right, so we have about 12 minutes left before the minute of silence, and then we'll go from there. I should just make a video later because I don't have enough time to go over everything. Big accounts. Pictures of me from New York like 9 years ago. Me and my homies went to the Pokemon Center. They had Star Wars night at a Philadelphia Phillies game. That was pretty fun. 5 minutes, New York City. Okay, that was a lot. I can't even repeat that. One last post and I'm done. Okay, so here's something else that I want to see. If you had a Recur pass or you bought Recur passes, as in multiple, you have a... they're doing a thing where they're able to go and they're able to refund you, at least partially, even if you bought them years ago. And the reason why I think why is because Recur did raise $50 million at a $333 million valuation. And then their passes, they sold out their passes for about $20 million. So they had about $70 million, and there's no way they spent all of that. I know for the Nickelodeon license, they spent at least $10 million for that license. It could have possibly been more. I think it was 20 million might be a lot, but I know they spent at least 10 million for that license. So if, let's say they sell all the passes. Let's say it's 20 million. They sell all the passes. That 20 million's gone. They have 50 million left. Okay, well, how much for Hello Kitty? That's a really big license. How much for Star Trek? They're already licensed with Vivi, so they had to pay, like, piggyback on top of that. And then they just, again, I find it hard to believe they spent all 70 million unless they were really, really lax with their spending. And again, this is why I love Vivi, where David says we treat all the money we have, we spend every dollar like it's our last. And I love that because now they have, I don't know, like tens of millions in the war chest, and now they go and they have, again, content for years. No one is catching up for years. No, I don't care who they are. Anywho, you can go, I forget who posted it. Oh yeah, Peter Potamus saying, my credit card company agreed to charge back my Recur purchase. Goodbye Recur, goodbye regret. So if you do, I don't know what bank it was. I know each bank is different, but you can go and get reimbursed for a Recur Pass purchase if you purchase with credit card. So totally look into that. Again, I don't really know which cards, which companies. Oh, I gotta save the rest. I gotta save the rest for a video later. This is wild. Anyway, we'll get to the comments right now. Oh wow, there'd be a good amount. And also what I'll do, if as I get to the comments, I will go to the video, and then I will tell everyone to smash that like button, because there's 70 people here, only 20 likes, 87 people here. Free way to help support the channel. It'd be super great. Smash it, smash it, smash it. Okay, moving on. Chago Solo says, first, good morning, and good luck to all. Yes, we have the Lion King drop. No Trouble says, mass marketing is here with Hugh. Dude, there's no way. There's no, like, if Hugh Jackman is, oh my God. Now, that being said, why I wouldn't want to have expectations too high is because, let's say with Autograph.io, Tom Brady's thing where he had Simone Biles, had Gronk, had Tony Hawk, all these amazing athletes. He was pumping it to his millions of followers. Eva Longoria was pumping it to her millions of followers, and it didn't do much. Even with Cryptoids, having iJustine have millions of followers. She's been relevant for a couple of decades. Like, this is her third decade being relevant. And had that dude from TikTok that has hundreds of thousands of followers. It really didn't help him sell out. So major celebrities going and, putting this on, major celebrities going, and I don't know how much of that's going to translate to sales or translate to people onboarding. I mean, people love Hugh, so maybe. I don't know. He's obviously a mega superstar. But we'll see. Cool Mo says, Hugh freaking Jackman. I see this big news coming this week, dude. If it is, oh my, I'm going to lose it. If Hugh Jackman's actually pumping Obi, I'm going to lose it. Am I Tony Stark in Avengers Infinity War? It's like, if you throw another moon at me, I'm going to lose it. I love that line. Energy says, hi fam. Wes says, will there ever be burns from circulating supply from it? Yeah, like, as soon as they do the waitlist tickets, it'll start burning from there. Like, as soon as they roll that out. So it could very possibly be the end of this year. It might not be until Q1, but it's very possible that the end of this year could start the burning of those tickets. Gabriel Guadalupe, 42, says, good luck, people. Good luck, senor. Latrice says, man, oh man, I hope I get this drop. Same here, fam. Lori Brenner says, good morning, good morning. Well, good morning, Lori Brenner. Oh God, what is this? Good morning, Lori Brenner. I accidentally opened up my camera. I did not mean to do that. X out of everything over there. All right, I'm good, yeah. Oh, these are only $40. Oh, I thought they were like 60. Oh, hot dog. Okay, cool. Only have to put in a little bit of monies. Not too much. All right, so NFT update says, should be fun. What do you mostly cover on there? The drops. I cover everything. Sales data. Community sentiment. New hires. Not OMI sales data, OMI tracking. I put in parentheses, so we put volume, price, performance compared to the rest of the market, etc. And I'll put Vivi, big Vivi, collectible sales, what big whales are doing, and more. Although much of the convo would be centered around Vivi, the Vivi, I would like to also get to you and what NFT update is all about, how you work, think, etc. So hopefully, okay, Vivi. Oh, wait, what is this? Vivi Meister be sending a... Oh, okay. All right. So Hugh Jackman, this has nothing to do with OMI, unfortunately, and it is a global citizen festival. It is a Laughing Man, Global Citizen Festival, Laughing Man. That is Hugh Jackman doing that. So, okay, so the O has unfortunately nothing to do with OMI. David just be teasing us a little bit. All right, copy that. Thank you. So, unfortunately, it is not that. But again, like I said before, Tom Brady and Eva Longoria and people that had millions of followers going pumping their Autograph.io, their NFT, like, it didn't really work. So I'm kind of happy to see that they're not going the route of big celebrities having pumping it. Steve Aoki, maybe. I feel like he would do really well because he's kind of got a younger crowd. Maybe Taylor Swift also. But Hugh Jackman, I feel like, kind of has that older crowd, like my generation and up, that really know and love him. I feel like if you're just like a kid, I'm just a kid. Sorry. My life is a nightmare. I feel like Hugh might be like, he's one of those older actors, even though he is forever young as Wolverine. Anywho, moving on here. Aaron says, was me probably too. Bought some OMI, very nice energy. Don't mind me, still the same old G, but I've been low key. Don't mind me, say, join the wait list. Let's freaking go over for a Rafiki. Don't mind me says, OMI to 7 cents, top of the bull market. Yeah, I could see that. I'm guessing it's going to be a little higher, but I could definitely see 7 cents. Captain Kurt says, good morning. Good morning, Captain Kurt. Peng Meh says, it took them a whole 3 minutes to load before putting me on the wait list. I mean, there's probably a lot of people. This is a big drop. I remember when Frozen came out, everyone's comparing it to Lion King, saying like Frozen 1, so it was late 2013, early 2014. Everyone's like, this is the best movie since Lion King. And I didn't believe him until I actually saw it. And I was like, oh, I see it. My friend Zenobia, she was in Afghanistan at the time, so I've seen Frozen like 5 times. I was like, either you're really bored in Afghanistan or it's a really that good a movie. And it was that good a movie. I've seen it a bunch of times. Frozen 2, I think I've only seen once or twice. It's not as good. It's still pretty good, but not as good. I thoroughly enjoy those movies. Anyway, whenever there's like a new amazing Disney movie, like they're like, oh, best since Lion King, best since dude, they had no reason to go that hard. This was like the first time that Disney had ever had like this massive success in years. Like, okay, Little Mermaid, cool, good, did well, music was good. That whole Disney Renaissance era was amazing, but I don't think anything compares to Lion King. I mean, you have everything. You have freaking Elton John. What did he win? A Grammy for that? Wait, what? All right, let's. Circle of Life. What awards did Circle of Life win? Okay, it is. Yep, Elton John, lyrics by Tim Rice, songs performed by Carmen Twilly, the deep female lead vocals, and Label M, opening vocals. Okay, was amazed by the speed in which John composed. I gave him the lyrics at the beginning of the session at about 2 in the afternoon. By 3:30, finished writing and recording a stunning demo. Oh my god. But Elton John's second pop version with alternative lyrics. Okay, blah, blah, blah. All right, all right, hold on. Nominated for Best Academy Award for Best Original Song, along with 2 others from Lion King, Hakuna Montana, and Can You Feel Love Tonight, the latter of which won the award. Circle of Life was also nominated for a Song of the Year Grammy. Song reached number 11 in the UK, number 18 in the US, and featured frequently in attractions based on the Lion King, such as Disney theme parks, blah, 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 blah. Photorealistic Disney, okay. All right. What awards did Lion King win? I feel like it had to win oh, fuck. Okay, excuse my language. Academy Award for Best Original Song, Academy Award for Best Original Music Score, Golden Globe Award for Best Motion Picture, Golden Globe Award for Best Original Score, Kids' Choice Award for Favorite Movie, number 6, Annie Award for Best Animated Feature, Satellite Award for Outstanding Youth Blu-ray. I guess it doesn't count for the actual thing, that was years later, but it won a ton. So it wasn't just kids that really loved it, adults really appreciated it, and just that first, that did not need to go that hard. And that was beautiful. And at the time, it was just amazing. And then as soon as that's done, as soon as that whole song is done, again, if you watch this in the theater and you see like this cute little mouse, oh, what is this mouse going to do? Is it going to be a main character? You just see the giant ass paw of Scar come down and just crush it. I mean, it kind of played with its fingers for a little while, but there was people in the theater going like, whoa. There was whole thing was magnificent. Who was the cheetah? There was Cheech as one of the. Was Rosie O'Donnell one of the? No, Whoopi Goldberg was one of the. Not the cheetah. It was the hyena. All-star cast. I think Jonathan Taylor Thomas was Simba, and then not Matthew McConaughey. That other dude who was Simba when he was an adult. But he had James Earl Jones as Mufasa. I really wanted a Mufasa in this. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get it. Also, be advised, guys, we are going to have a minute of silence for Silicone Secure. Starting now. Thank you for that minute of silence for Silicone Secure. We love him. Super chats from Don't Mind Me. One message retracted was they postponed the drop. Vivi does have a post saying, we're aware of the issues people are having joining the waitlist for this morning Lion King drop. We are postponing the drop until we identify the issue. Please stand by for more information and updated drop time. Thank you for your patience. This is probably going to be in a couple hours from now. Oh, I didn't have to rush home for this. Okay, well, I'll read that like every couple minutes as more and more people get here, because it seems like that is about not from Belgium. I would not have known, but what is that rumor going around saying I'm from Belgium? I clearly the wrong color for that. Having a housewarming party. Oh, I can't go. It's in Austria. Anyway, we are going to finish with the rest of the stuff. Let me postponed until further notice. I thought you were watching my podcast. Okay. Moving on here. Where was I? Don't mind me saying join waitlist. Seven. Yeah. I'm with you on Cryptoys and Hero. Agreed. Onyxide says I am on the waitlist, but not. Yeah. Any waitlists, like I said, right now they have postponed it for. I guess people are having an issue joining. Well, it says Vivi and Hero are the only companies making money. Yep. JLo says finding it hard. Yep. Waitlist is dropped right now. Well, it says I'd rather have a YouTuber represent Vivi who didn't leave when things got bad. That's fair. I mean, Taps, him leaving wasn't because things got bad. He just had a new job, and it's very demanding. He's just been extraordinarily busy. Like, he's still doing stuff. He's still investing. He still has Vivi. He's never sold his OMI. But again, like, Taps is like the best of us. He had the most subscribers. He had the most. He just had that better commanding presence. So I mean, I feel like I'm like the Batman of Vivi. Like, oh, we're not the one we wanted, but the one we needed. And then Taps obviously is the one that will obviously come back, and he'll be the golden boy. OMI Child says, you're not a YouTuber if you can't YouTube. Okay. I gotta send him that. I'll be like, hey Taps, this is what people think. Like, stream your wedding. I don't think he'll be able to stream his wedding. People had trouble joining waitlist. Taps even told me about streaming the wedding. He's like, don't do it, fam. I was like, damn. Gulmo says, I think it is a given you will be an ambassador for Vivi. Maybe. We'll see. Like I said, if they wanted to get someone super squeaky clean, I said Taps would be good. Foster would be good. Lori Brenner. I feel like there's a couple of. I feel like Eva from Viviversity, she would be great. She doesn't make a ton of content, so that's kind of unfortunate. But unfortunate because like she's really good at what she does. I really would like to see more of her. But again, she's been pretty busy as well. For the ambassador program, if they do choose me and be like, hey Randy, just got to clean it up a little bit, I'll wiggle a little bit with them. but I also feel like they would want someone that's a little more, I would say, Disney friendly. I would say a little bit more not as adult or trashy sometimes, because sometimes, let's face it, I'd be drinking whiskey straight from the bottle. So we'll see. Sandbox says, "Oh, is the UK Underground logo?" Yeah, it's the something laughing for humanity or something. Frank said he's a global citizen ambassador, although we know he'll know OMI. Yeah, he'll know OMI now. Porto Verite says hi. Another bug. Darth Chaos says hello there. General Darth Chaos. Corey Fagan says, how cool would it be if you can draw something on paper on the desk and then it gets minted as its own NFT? I do like that idea, but I feel like everyone would just be going, that those NFT minters would go burr. Jay loves to think I'm in the waitlist. Nice. Porto Verite says, I'm not sure it's a good day to buy this. It's a great day to buy this. Obviously we can't right now because it has been postponed, but oh man, all right. So now they completely took it off. No. So it's tomorrow. Tomorrow at 11. Okay, so we have Loki at 11 a.m. and then Lion King at 11:01 a.m. tomorrow. All right, Loki is not going to do well tomorrow. That Loki is not a statue or anything. It's a the heck is this? It's just it's a comic book. It is not going to do well. Everyone's going to be going on Lion King. Nobody's going to care about that Loki comic. Is it even a decent comic? I don't know. First issue of the critically acclaimed series that tells Thor and Loki's origin from Loki's viewpoint. That's actually kind of cool. That is kind of cool. I don't know if I'll get it though. I'll see. I'll see how it does. Moving on. Glad to know it's not just me. Yeah. It's been bugged. Brandon says the O. Doge Nation says, who farted? But he says can't join the waitlist. Yeah, I know the waitlist has the issue. Right now it's scheduled for tomorrow. I hope it's for later today at like 3 o'clock. That'd be great. It'd be good if it was at 3 o'clock, but again, who knows? Meta Money says, same, hoping I'm in. Aaron says, what's with that dude who floors NFTs? That guy is always a clown, but now he's a FUD king. Yeah. Same thing in Encanto, they don't talk about Bruno. There's certain people we won't give any attention to on the stream as well. Vance says that person would eat a broken bottle for $1. God. I know cryptos. I think waitlist is House of Jewelrius says it was joint. Yep. Cannot. Yep. Waitlist. Okay. Twitter space. There's a Twitter space associated. But yep. Issues. West says Vance true. Fourth and on. Corzano says, let's go, fam. Good luck, everyone. Good luck. Ape says, do you think these will be secondary above it, below list price? Most of these will be above. Scar's definitely above. It's only $40. I feel like they're going to be above. Rafiki maybe below. I feel like Rafiki might be below just because he's not an animated one. He's not the scarcest one. It's like the redheaded stepchild. So I would say if there's any that go below, it would probably be Rafiki. I wouldn't see Rafiki at like $20. I would see Rafiki at like 30 if he does go below. Andrew L says, I think X-Men must be coming soon as David keeps giving hints. David has. I would really hope it would be the Marvel Mighties X-Men, like 3 different series, 8 different series of Marvel Mighties. Magneto, Professor X. I guess you want to. Maybe they'd have like a villains one. Like maybe you'd have like a Mystique, Magneto, Juggernaut. Pyro, and then you could have on the good side, you could start with Jean Grey, you could have Gambit, you'd have Beast, Wolverine would be amazing, obviously. Professor X, did I say Jean Grey? Who's the Rogue? Oh, I love Rogue. Oh my God, Rogue. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love that lady. Anywho, got kicked. Yeah, I don't get selected. No, got selected. Yeah, it says delayed till tomorrow, but maybe they'll go and fix it and have it for later today. I'm hoping. I don't know. Patsy, what are you saying? Very nice. Very nice. Moving on here. Ooh. Okay. OMI. Yep. Okay. All right. I gotta see what some peeps are saying about this. So I don't see it rare. That's interesting. We have somebody known as the Gorillionaire saying, "What would you rather have for the long haul? AF-15 Secret Rare or Spider-Man Secret Rare?" I chose Spider-Man Secret Rare, but 51% have said AF-15 Secret Rare. But that's this thing is like 40 minutes old and only has 40 votes, so there's not a ton of them. So I don't know how really good that is. Make sure to send. Can't see because I'm blocked. What is this? Oh, okay. Secondary, Line King, hated it. Okay, phone. Oh my god. we messed up. That's great. That's great. Keep telling me I can't join. Yep, or the waitlist off. Okay, all right. So it looks like they still haven't. Even though on the app it says tomorrow, I'm hoping later today. Yep, tomorrow. Was drop at one day. Yeah. Keith was, hey Randy, I'm a master collector. Now, do you think it's worth selling a good portion of my collectibles and lose my master collector status for a gold and silver logo? Keith, that's going to depend on what your goals are, whether and which goals are more important to you. Because you could have short-term goals, you'd have long-term goals, you'd have mid-term goals, and one could affect the other. And if you could do something where the short-term goal is more important to you, then that'll affect one way. One way I would not advise. Just I'll give you all the paths though. Assuming that you just want ROI, just simplest. Assuming you just want the ROI. Well, it's hard because you might grow attached to not the logo. The logo itself is just. It could be anything, but it's the gold and silver logo that gives you this utility to see Dan and David to be. And I don't know if I've seen you at any events or if you've been to any events in the past. If you've never been to any type of Comic-Con or you've never been to any type of Vivi event, they are special. Even like for Comic-Con, you can make friends anywhere. You have somebody else that's cosplaying what you're cosplaying, your friends, or in that same universe, your friends. Or if you're dressed as somebody and somebody else is dressed as someone that people ship, you can get lucky that night. I synced it. It's happened. Good times. But it's wild. It's amazing. It's free. You'll be astounded, especially if you have a little bit of that nerd in you. You'll be like, oh, wow, I'm not alone. I'm not a freak. I remember the first time I felt like that because I always really loved animals. And, most kids in school, they liked animals fine. Some that had a dog, they were cool. But I was like kind of obsessed with them. And when I first started working at East Village Green Animal Hospital, everyone there was also obsessed with animals. So I was like, oh my God, I'm not this weird freak. Or maybe we're all weird freaks and we're just all here together, so that makes us normal here, which is fine. The first time I went to Comic-Con in like 2013, I was like, oh my God, there's Cosmo and Wanda. Oh my God, there's oh my God, oh my God. I was like freaking out because there were so many people at that dress and they were really good. That were cosplaying. I was like, this is amazing. I got a cosplay next year. And then, I did. I was King Vegeta. I was Deadpool. I was, and then I went with the girlfriend that in 2014 that I was with. And it was a very fun, it's different when you cosplay as well. So anyway, all this to say that if your goal is ROI and you go and you get the logo, obviously, if you really wanted to, yes, you'll likely make 10 grand, 20 grand on that if you hold it for a couple years. But you might not want to because you might get addicted to that feeling of not just going to a VV convention and just meeting everyone just in general and saying, oh my God, this is great. Finding a clique of friends that you vibe with and going out, hanging out with everyone. Maybe having drinks with Reese and going, just a bunch of the influencers that you really like. But then you'll have the logo after party. There's going to be after parties in general for Vivi, but the logo after party just does tend to be a little bit more upscale, tends to be a little bit more special, tend to be a little bit more of a tight-knit group. And if you haven't felt that, and again, I don't know your story, if you played like high school football, you'll have that sense of camaraderie. If you're ever in the military, you'll really have that sense of camaraderie. If you were in Earth 2, you might have that a little bit. But it's like picture doing a community building, and instead of it taking a couple weeks in order to feel like you're there, it takes a couple hours and you feel like, oh my God, these people are great. I love these people. They're awesome. All these amazing walks of life. So if it's for the ROI and then suddenly you find yourself really loving it, you might do all this and then not get the ROI because you don't want to sell. If it's last time we had this, we were right before the bull run. Financially, people did a lot better and they were a lot better off buying a bunch of common Spider-Mans as opposed to the secret rare. Because even though the secret rare did like a 20x, sure, the commons did like 100x. So a lot of these things really, the commons outperform their secret rare counterpart. That was before a bunch of this MCP stuff, where now, while secret rare, you get more points. You know, each of these bull runs is probably going to be a little bit different than the last, so we can't exactly say what. But I would bet that's a decent bet again, especially now that we know that a bunch of those Spider-Mans are locked up, a bunch of Todds are locked. There's a whole bunch of everything that's locked up. So it is going to be a little bit different, and I don't want to say it's anyone's guess. It's just going to be different. Let's see if there's any more news on this front. There is not. If your goal is to be known as a master, okay, be advised, guys. Continuously being master collector is going to be hard. Being in the top 500 wallets is going to be hard. That the threshold to be in the top 500 raises every week. It's not like, okay, well, you need 1,197 this week. And last week it was 1,200 and it's going down. People are selling. It's complete opposite of that. And we're still technically in this bear market. We're maybe the beginnings of a bull. The future will decide that when I look back on this moment. But it's not going to get easier to stay in the Master Collector program. So if you're right on the cusp and you say, hey, I have like 750 points a day or 800 points a day, anywhere in between, and you're just on the cusp of being master, it is likely that within the next year you won't be master anymore, even if you continue buying at the same rate you're buying today, because as more people get in, there's going to be more 1%ers. For every 1,000 people that get in, there's going to be 10 of those people that are going to be like me. Or I'm not to say that I'm in the 1%. I'm not anymore. I will be as OMI goes up, but there will be people like, Rudy and Tina. There will be people in those master collector programs that will work overtime that don't need to for life. They don't need to do that to survive, to keep the bill collectors at bay. They don't need to work overtime for their mortgage or for food or for any other obligation than Vivi. I have friends right now that work overtime specifically so they could buy more Vivi and OMI. They don't need to. They do it so they could have more to put into this. And for every 1,000 people that get in, there will be those 10 people that are just going to run up everything. That they're going to put in more than they should, like me, and they'll go hard. So again, that is going to get harder, and that's for every 1,000 people. This time next year, we'll probably have an extra 100,000 people than we do now. So you're not looking at 10 people, you're looking at an extra 1,000 people like that. So Master Collector probably is going to be something that is not going to be sustainable for most people, neither in the top 500. So if your goal is to continuously always be a Master Collector program, and let's say you do have a really good, job, let's say you do have a really good place where you could keep up with it, sure, by all means, keep up with it. This spending $4,500 on one item is really not going to be worth it for for MCP points, even though it is a full set and a secret rare. It's not going to be worth it for the MCP points. If you, let's say, are business oriented, pure entrepreneurial spirit, there is no better item to get than that gold and silver Vivi logo. There's no better item to get in order to go and get some face time, to get some one-on-one time with the founders or other people that, again, you could pitch. You have the best business idea, the best thing for drops for Vivi. Most people are never going to have their stuff on Vivi, but you don't need to. If you want to network with other people that's in real estate, in finance, in global logistics, trucking, and housing, like whatever it is, contracting, they have electrical, whatever you need to go and do, at some point you will probably be able to do because you know somebody in there from the Golden Vivi logo. One person can't know everyone, but there are really cool power. And I'm not saying do that just for the heck of it. Obviously, we want you to contribute as well. Just, be in there. But if you do have that entrepreneurial spirit, if you do want to make connections that are going to last a lifetime, not just, hey, you're a really cool person, although most everyone there I love, but I mean people that like, oh, hey, you have this business, or you have people that are in this business. There is no better item than that gold and silver Vivi logo. But again, if that's your goal. So I know that was a really long-winded response. I'm actually going to go and screenshot that, and I'm going to go and might make a video on that. Dinner Vivi might just post a drop, or a drop is postponed. And when it's a drop delay, Latrice says, what the heck? I know. Stan says, what happened? I was sheesh. And then Crypto says, what about the Hulk drop? And what 4 Hulks do I need to get? The Hulks you need to get is the normal Hulk, the Red Hulk, the Gladiator Hulk. What was the other one? Oh, Professor Hulk. That was the Professor Hulk, right? Right? Just type in Hulk. It should come up. Oh, I'm sorry, not Professor. So it's Red Hulk, Maestro, the animated Hulk, and then this next one is going to be on Tuesday. Is just going to be the Gladiator Hulk. You get all 4 of those, and then you will be airdropped another Hulk. Probably going to be Professor Hulk. I don't think it would be like Joe Fixit or anything. I think it'd just be Professor Hulk, maybe World Breaker Hulk. But you'll get another Hulk, which is really cool. I like that. What is She-Hulk doing nowadays? Oh, she's at $2.95. Not bad. Not bad. Well, that's a secret rare. Animated still $30. Nuts. Anywho, we're going to move on. We have Meta Money saying we're aware of the issues people are having during the waitlist for this morning's Lion King drop. Remedy's World says this is whack. Woke up 7:29 for this while on vacation. I feel ya. Oh, that was so good. Winter Bear, LOL. 24 hours later. Oh, Zach R says reminds me of 2 years ago. What's up, Zach R? How's it going, fam? Yeah. These things happen, and unfortunately, it does look like it is going to be tomorrow. Sad times. Sad times. Okay, moving on. Jacob Torres says, what issues? I was able to join the waitlist, no problem. Yeah, so was I, but I guess a lot of people were having issues in joining. Was this another failed drop? Yeah, I mean, well, it's a delayed drop. It definitely didn't fail, but yeah, it's a failed system, failed bug in the system that they failed to catch. So yeah, it is delayed. Winter Bear, it's 3 a.m. here in New Zealand. Oof, go back to bed, Winter Bear. Andy L says, I joined the waitlist, then kicked me out. Is this common? No, it is not common. It's just something that is pretty much exclusive to just today. Connor saying hi. Hi, Connor. Pancho Villa says, now I have to get up at 2:30 a.m. again. Oh, I'm so sorry. I will be here live with you, though. Tim C says, no Lion King today. No Lion King today. Pancho Villa is not happy. Sorry. Where's my curry at? It says, have you guys seen the video of the blind football kid where the music is lights? What is going on? No. Where's my curry at? I'm very curious. If you could send me that, that'd be great. Stan, this says 2 people sabotaged the drop. Because the video says, are you going to Tap's wedding? So he did invite me when we were at DCon. And then I never got an invite, like an official invite. So I'm guessing no. We were pretty drunk when he invited me. And I think they do want to keep it, I guess, small. So I was like, which is fine. I was supposed to go, which is fine that I can't because I've been spending way too much money lately. Even if he said, hey, come, I don't think, I need to get, I just took a week workcation, so I need to get back to work. Pancho says that person's con artist. Yep. Lashara says, what an honor for Silicone Secure. Yeah, I know. It was Silicone giving us one last prank. It's pranking us. Tony says, so the job is tomorrow. It seems to be, yes. Doge Nation says, if I could mint any NFT, I'd make... Doge NFT, I love you. Doge Nation, I love you, man. I can't read that, obviously, but take a picture of that because that's hysterical. Moving on. Aaron says, that person gets 55 views a video. Ooh, clearly no one likes the dude. Seemed jaded for the first second I saw him, but other people, yeah, agreed. Doge Nation would give everyone the D. But Rosa, do you think the 1 minute? Yeah, I think it did have to do with the 1 minute because it just didn't have a. Normally we don't do that, so I think by extending it to a different time when they weren't supposed to, maybe it had like a glitch on it, something. I don't know. I imagine it does have something to do with that. Dishes, nice. Oh, I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. I'm so fat. Ryan says, doesn't say till tomorrow. Yeah, it does say tomorrow. Kevin Nova says, X-Men 1 released September 1963. Next month is the 60th anniversary. We know David loves special dates. You are right. That's a good point. I'm gonna go and take a picture of that too. Put that in the video. Moving on. All right, so I thought it just says postpone until they can identify the issue. They said that on Twitter, and maybe they just put tomorrow as a placeholder for this. And then maybe they'll update it again when they have a rough idea of what's going on. Alex M said, just unsubscribe to that person. So just let one do the same. He and this person should be ashamed of themselves. Only thing he is flooring his reputation. Agreed. Well, it says there's only 250 Spider-Man Secret Rare compared to 1,000 Spider-Man Secret Rare collectible. Are you talking about, yeah, only 250 Miles Morales, which actually means 160 because Vivi keeps 90, versus the 900 or 910 Secret Rare Spider-Man of Peter Parker. So that being said, I know scarcity right now is king on Vivi, and it will continue to be like that for quite a long time. But I was talking to Sleeping Comics one day, and I think this was before Miles Morales was even out. Like, it was before he was even a collectible on here. And we're just like, I think somebody had asked him, like, who's like the better Spider-Man? Like, do people really like Spider-Man that much? And Sleep was like, no, people go crazy for Spider-Man. I was like, okay, all right, that settles it. That Secret Rare Spider-Man, that could very well be hundreds of thousands of dollars in the future. Like, that could do 100 extra, 600,000 is a lot, but it could go very high. 100,000 in the next bull run, it's possible, because there's not a ton of them. I mean, same thing with the Miles. But again, Peter's just known the world over. Miles is fairly new, this last decade. Peter Parker's been around. Like, everyone knows Peter Parker. Everyone knows that particular Spider-Man. As much as we love Miles Morales, and as much as a splash that he's made, he is still newer. He is still a kid. He's still brown. And let's face it, when given the choice of something between white or dark meat, a lot of people like that white meat. And I'm not saying that's right or wrong. I'm just saying that's the reality of the situation. And, a lot more people identify with Peter Parker. Although the writers just will never let him be happy. He's happy for like 3 months, and then his family gets destroyed. He wakes up with his dream. Like, I feel so bad for Spider-Man. He gets the raw end of that stick. Like, no Vaseline. Hardcore. Anywho. Sleep-ins! That's right. Oh, Sleep, we were just talking about you. All good things. All good things. 11-11, make a wish. That was how many minutes ago? Oh, we're 15 minutes behind. Vance Lake Strong says Russia's rocket crashed. Well, Russia can't do anything correctly. I hope there are no people on it. I hope that was unmanned. I don't know what type of rocket it was. Bogar says, did I miss the drop? No, drop is actually delayed. Bogar says, on Vivi says Lion King and Loki are both dropping at the same time tomorrow. Yeah, 1 minute difference. As Brandon M says, Vivi Moonboy says 10 million OMI tokens will allow you to stay master. It is possible. That is true. Because you can, I think, double. Well, they haven't said the percentage-wise of what they can do. But they will be able to go and definitely bolster MCP points. I don't know if it's like put in 10 million to get 50% more MCP points, or 10 million to get double the amount, or 2x, 3x the amount. I don't know. They haven't told us yet. Tomatoes says you could just rent a logo in the future. Oh my god, my back. Sorry, I was playing pickleball this morning. I hurt my back. How do you hurt your back playing pickleball? Well, you know what? I did. I just did. I was running and I stopped too quickly. Oh my god, this hurts so bad. Oh, I farted too. Okay. So Vivi will be able to let us know which ones we can rent, which ones we can't. I don't know if they would let us rent the logo, because that is something that is a little bit special. We'll see. Bill Garner says, so both drops are tomorrow. Right now it says they are. Hoping they're not, but, we'll see. Bill Garner says, I'm living in Twilight Zone. I saw a post from Kissy that said, good luck on the drop today. Pretty sure it was... Yeah, it was supposed to be today, but people were just having an issue going for that wait list. And the wait list just was, like, glitching, and people couldn't join. So, like, okay, Vivi's like, we see it. We'll delay it until further notice. The Supreme says, this is disappointing. Had 1 minute to the timer without problems. Yeah, it happens. Bill Garner says, I'm okay with it for silicone. Bill Garner says, I'm glad it postponed. I looked at my phone, it was 11:12. You gotta set those alarms, bro. Bill Garner says, it's the ghost in the machine. Brad Adams says, I'm a software developer. You would be surprised how such a little change to a timer can require a significant code modification that needs to be thoroughly tested. Agreed. Legacy Review says, X-Men confirmed. Mr. Yu giving direct hints. Totally. Ow. Winter Bear says, do you think there'll be a demand for Pride? I think Pride has a pretty strong community. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, once the LGBTQA plus crowd gets in, I think that's one of the things that they'll really like. Yeah. Corzame says, what's the weather like near you? It was sunny today. Pretty cool, but it's going to get quite a bit warmer during the day. High 80s. Kevin Nova says, it looks like the minute of silence is still going to happen for Lion King. Good on Vivi for that. I mean, it did already this morning, but we could do it tomorrow as well. We could totally do that tomorrow. So many messages to get back to. I'm sorry, guys. I'm never going to get back to these. Y'all just had to... People were complaining, and this dude's like, y'all just had to ruin it for people who got on the wait list. Oh, wow. One of my ex-girlfriends, it's her 25th high school anniversary today. Her high school reunion today. Wild. And that was it. Ronnie says, Floridians laughing at our California hurricane right now. Dude, you Californians are crazy. You guys are having hurricane parties, which I understand, but you guys are just raw dogging life over there in California. You're just you guys are legit having like parties like outside in the hurricane. These are free car wash. Hopefully the hurricane gets less and less, and it's not. I think it was a category 4 at one point. I think now it's about to make landfall. It's like category 1, which is still can be dangerous, can do stuff, but obviously not as bad as before. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Thank you guys for the super chats. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'll probably do a video later. If they decide, hey, the Lion King drop is back on, I guess I'll go live for that. We'll see. But I love you guys. My back hurts. I would say bye-bye to Dashie. Bye-bye, Dashie. I love you guys. Meow, 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 Randy.